Have you been denied personal independence payment and you're not sure what to do next? Let's explore how you can challenge this decision effectively. Before we jump into the details, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below with your experiences or questions about PIP. Engaging with our content helps us reach more people who might be in a similar situation as you. Today's video will guide you through the step-by-step process of challenging a decision not to give PIP. We'll cover why decisions can be challenged, the initial steps to take, and the details of the appeal process. Understanding these elements can significantly increase your chances of a successful challenge. We will also discuss the common reasons why PIP claims might be denied and how to effectively gather evidence that supports your case. This knowledge is crucial for presenting a strong challenge that addresses the specific reasons cited in your denial. The main part of our video will delve into the intricacies of the appeal process, including important deadlines and the roles of different agencies involved in the adjudication of your appeal. Whether you are handling this for the first time or have been through the process before, this video aims to provide you with the necessary tools to effectively challenge a PIP decision. When you receive a decision letter stating that you are not eligible for PIP, it is crucial to understand the detailed reasons behind this decision. The decision letter should outline why the claim was denied, referencing specific criteria that were not met according to the assessment. Your first step in challenging the decision is to request a mandatory reconsideration. This must be done within 1 month from the date you received your decision letter. It's vital to adhere to this time frame, as missing this deadline can complicate the process. During the mandatory reconsideration, the Department for Work and Pensions will review your claim again. It is essential at this stage to provide additional evidence that may have been overlooked or not available during your initial assessment. This can include new medical reports, statements from specialists, or daily living and mobility needs that were not previously considered. If the mandatory reconsideration does not change the decision, the next step is to appeal to an independent tribunal. This appeal must be lodged within 1 month following the receipt of the mandatory reconsideration notice. Preparing for a tribunal involves gathering as much supportive evidence as possible and, feasible, getting representation from a legal professional or a charity specializing in PIP claim. The tribunal will look at all the evidence anew and make a decision based solely on the documents and testimonies provided. It is an independent review and does not involve the Department for Work and Pensions. The tribunal's decision can further be challenged on legal grounds if there are grounds to believe that the process was flawed. It is crucial to understand the role of evidence in these proceedings. Evidence is not just medical reports, but also includes daily living and mobility assessments, personal statements, and testimonies from carers or family members. Each piece of evidence should support specific points of contention in the denial of PIP. Furthermore, understanding the criteria for PIP assessments can help you align your evidence more closely with the requirements. The criteria focus on how your condition affects your ability to carry out daily tasks and live independently rather than the condition itself. Throughout the process, maintaining organized records and a timeline of all communications and documents sent or received will help you manage your case more effectively. This organized approach ensures that no detail is overlooked and that you are prepared for every step of the appeal process. The emotional and practical support of friends, family, or advocates during this time cannot be underestimated. Their support can be invaluable, not just in gathering evidence and preparing for appeal, but also in providing the moral and emotional strength needed to navigate this challenging process. Remember, challenging a PIP decision is not just about contesting a denial. It is about advocating for your rights and ensuring that your needs are adequately recognized and supported by the system. In challenging a decision not to give PIP, the first step is to thoroughly read the decision letter. This letter provides the reasons for denial, which are crucial for formulating your challenge. Understanding these reasons allows you to directly address them in your mandatory reconsideration request. The second step is to gather new and existing evidence. This evidence should support claims that your condition does affect your daily living and mobility significantly. Collecting detailed statements from healthcare providers and daily life examples can be particularly persuasive. Submitting the request for mandatory reconsideration is your third step. Ensure this is done within 1 month of receiving your decision letter. It is important to include all your new evidence and a clear argument why the decision should be reconsidered based on this evidence. If mandatory reconsideration does not change the decision, the fourth step is preparing for a tribunal. This involves compiling a comprehensive bundle of documents, which includes your application, the decision letter, your mandatory reconsideration notice, and all supporting evidence. The fifth step is attending the tribunal hearing. Here, you can present your case in person or via a representative. It's important to clearly explain how your condition impacts your daily life and why you qualify for PIP based on the criteria. After the tribunal, the sixth step is to await the decision. Tribunal decisions can take a few weeks to be communicated. During this time, it is important to remain patient and prepare for the possibility of further action if the decision is not favorable. If the tribunal decision is still not favorable, the seventh step involves considering an appeal on points of law. This means you believe the tribunal made a legal error. Seeking advice from a legal expert in PIP law is crucial at this stage. The eighth and final step is maintaining a record of all communications and documents related to your PIP claim. This organized approach not only helps in your current challenge, but is also beneficial if further challenges or claims are needed in the future. Before we move on to the rest of the video, if you are finding this helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment, as it really helps this video reach a wider audience. Here is a case study related to challenging a decision not to give PIP. John, a 45-year-old from Manchester, received a decision letter denying him PIP, citing insufficient evidence that his condition significantly affected his daily living activities. Determined, John requested a mandatory reconsideration. He gathered detailed medical reports from his doctor, statements from his physiotherapist, and a diary he kept that detailed his daily struggles. He submitted these along with a detailed letter explaining how each piece of evidence related to the PIP assessment criteria. Despite the effort, the mandatory reconsideration upheld the original decision. John then took his case to a tribunal. He prepared by organizing his evidence, clearly outlining how his condition met the criteria for PIP. At the tribunal, supported by a representative from a local charity that assists individuals in claiming disability benefits, John presented his case. The tribunal was convinced by the new evidence and detailed explanations, and they decided in his favor, granting him the PIP. If you find yourself in a similar situation, the first actionable step is to carefully collect and organize all relevant evidence that supports your claim. This includes medical records, personal statements, and third-party testimonials. Connect each piece of evidence explicitly to the PIP criteria mentioned in your denial letter. Being systematic and thorough in this approach is crucial. Additionally, do not hesitate to seek help from professionals or charities that specialize in PIP claims. Their expertise can guide you through the process and increase your chances of a successful outcome. Remember, persistence is key, and understanding your rights and the PIP process plays a significant role in effectively challenging a decision. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support, and it helps us bring more helpful content to people like you. Thank you for watching.